Hello and welcome to this video. Vanessa here from the Arena Strength team. Today I'm going to take you through some pelvic floor basics. So what you will need for this short routine is a small face washer or a small towel, and what we're going to do is fold it in half and then roll it up. Okay, so we're just going to be using this to help us give muscular feedback, plus get a pillow handy as well. It just helps to relax the neck and shoulders while we're focusing on pelvic floor. So first up, I'm going to get you to place this rolled up towel underneath where you're sitting. Okay, you might be on a chair if you prefer, or on the floor, but either way, I want you to have it all the way underneath you so that you can feel what's happening. Okay, so sitting with the legs crossed. Firstly, what we need to do is locate the pelvic floor. Now, it's a hammock or a sling that sits underneath all of our other core muscles, and it is obviously directly connected to the core, so it's really important to strengthen this. Perhaps after childbirth or injury, it does weaken. So making sure that we're doing this weekly is really important. So firstly, let's isolate the pelvic floor. What we're going to do is breathe in, and then as we exhale, I want you to feel where that towel is. And now there's three sections: the urethra, the vagina, and the anus. And what we need to do is lift up and gently tighten each of those three. Lifting and holding for 3, 2, 1, and then let them go. So there are 3 areas, and that's often the mistake people make, is they just focus on holding the wee mid-flow. You may have heard that, which you do need to do in this case, is lift up and pretend that you're stopping your wee mid-flow. However, there's the 3 areas that need activation here. So let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, lift, pull up away from the towel in the 3 areas I mentioned before. 3, 2, hold it, 1, and release. Okay, so let's just say, for example, you had a marble or something quite small there lifting up. What you want to do is be able to gently draw that up and then release it. So there's a definite contraction and lift and a feeling of that, and then a release as well, so that we know we are switching on and switching off that muscle. Inhale, exhale, lift and hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and release it. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, and release it. Good, and one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, and release it. Good. So now you've got a little bit more awareness, and this does take practice, so do this every second day or so if you can. Coming down now, we'll place the towel beside us, and right now moving on a few more movements. Bringing your feet together and the knees hip distance apart, hands on hips. From here, we're going to inhale, open the knee to the side, and as you exhale, you're going to lift the knee up and at the same time have that same feeling we just created, drawing up through the pelvic floor, the urethra, the vagina, the anus, lifting and hold. Then open the knee again. Inhale, exhale, contract pelvic floor, and then pull the knee up very slowly so that it's not just a leg movement, right? There's a lot more mindfulness going on here. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, keep the other knee pointed up, and exhale, tighten, lift, hold your wee in, pretend that you're going mid-flow, hold it. 3, 2, 1, and then open again gently. Don't move the hips though. Open and close, lift, and 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the other side. Open and bring it up. The knee doesn't have to go too far out at all. It's about stability here in your hip bones. And pull up, pull up. At the same time, try not to tighten your thighs or your butt muscle. 2 really important things here. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Draw up through the pelvic floor. Think of lifting, holding that marble, and then letting it go. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift, squeeze, pull the knee up, the marble in, and then let it relax. Good. 2 more on this side. Open and close. And 1 more here. Opening, keep your hips steady, and close. Lift up, pelvic floor, and relax. Good. Moving the feet forward here, 90 degrees at the knee, making sure that your fingertips are now in from the hips just a little bit. Take a breath in and out, and pull up through the pelvic floor, holding, gently floating one knee up. Inhale, exhale down. So I want you to do this really slowly, alternate to the other side now. Inhale, the knee goes to about 90 degrees, and exhale, place it back down. Now I've got my fingers here just in from the hip bones around 2 inches, and I want you to feel that muscle clenching or tightening. And if you do, that's a really good sign that your pelvic floor are working, okay? And connecting to those lower abdominals. Inhale. Remember, try not to clench your thigh, your hip, or your butt muscle here. Really important. I'll keep reminding you of that. And one more. Good. And stretch it out. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and gently coming up. Now that's just a few quick basic exercises for you to get started with pelvic floor activation, and then we can progress from there. So feel free to repeat this, keep practicing it, and it does get easier with a lot of practice, okay? And give yourself a chance. After childbirth, it does take time to repair pelvic floor, so be patient with that as well. And we'll see you next video.